So, hello. Ngayon naman, magsasolve tayo ng problem under ng motorcycle. So, i-apply natin yung mga formula na na-discuss last time, no? So, let's proceed na. So, an ideal motorcycle engine with 15% clearance operates on 0.227 kg per second of air. Intake state is 100.58 kPa at 37.7 degrees Celsius. So the energy released during combustion is 1,100 ay 110 kilojoule per second for hot air standard with K is equal to 1.32. So compute A yung pressure, volume, tsaka temperature at each corner. So the W, which is yung work net natin. Then the efficiency and the mean effective pressure. So let's proceed, no? So mong una, no, i-drawing natin yung diagram, no? Para hindi tayo masyadong malito. So, paano natin siya i-drawing? Yun. So, drawing natin yung kulay red na lang, 0.1. Okay. So, ito yung intake natin at 0.1. Then yung 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. So, imagine na lang natin na ganyan siya, no? So, mahirap is kasi naka-mouse lang tayo, no? At 0.1 ay 0.3 on 2, then 1. Then yung 0.4. Oh, sorry, sinisipon. So, meron tayong 0.1 here, 0.2, 0.3, and 0.4. So at 0.1, given yung natin, yung mass, which is equal to 0.227 kilogram per second to. Then, meron tayong pressure 1, which is equal to what? 100.58 kPa. Then, meron tayong 37.7 yung T1, which is equal to 37.7 degrees Celsius. So, dito, no, makukuha na natin yung efficiency using this formula, no? Pero, syempre, kailangan natin ng work. So, dumaan na tayo dun sa, daan na tayo dito sa efficiency na to, no? So, huwag na natin gamitin to. So, wala tayo dito yung V1, diba? Wala yung V1 natin. At 0.1, V1 is unknown. So, makukuha natin yan using the formula, which is yung PV-MRT equals sa MRT natin. So, yung pag na-derive yun, magiging siyang ganito, is equals sa MRT1 over V1 at state 1 yan. So, meron tayong mass na 0.227 kilojoule ay kilogram per second, sorry. So, multiply natin yan by the gas constant, which is 0.287 kilojoule. Gawin natin kilonewton meter. Same lang yan as kilojoule. So, meron tayong kilogram degree Kelvin. So, dito is in terms of Celsius. Gawin natin siyang absolute by adding 273. So, in here, meron tayong 37.7 plus 273 Kelvin. So, all over the pressure, which is 100.58 kPa, which is expand natin, meron tayong kilonewton per square meter. So, dito, by unit analysis, no? Cancel yung kilonewton, cancel yung kilogram here, cancel yung Kelvin, matitira is, ito is aangat doon, mag-multiply siya doon sa meter, which is equal to cubic meter per second. So, yung V1 natin, guys, is equal to what? So, meron tayong calculate natin, no? Yung calculate ko kasi hindi lalabas sa screen. So, 0.227. Hindi kasi ako naka-OBS. 0.287 multiply by 37.7 plus 273 divided by 100.58. 0.2013. So, meron tayong 0.2013 cubic meter per second. So, tignan natin. Ito siya. Nakuha na natin yung unang sagot, no? So, yung at point 2 naman, kunin natin siya. Kunin natin. At point 2 na tayo. So, diba? Box natin to, no? So, at point 2, at point 2 tayo, no? So, meron tayong clearance here, no? So, yung clearance na to, gagamitin natin. So, clearance is equal to 15%, which is equal to 0.15. Diba? Which is yung clearance natin is equal siya sa V2 all over V1 minus V2. Meron yan sa formula natin, diba? Nasaan siya? Nasaan yan? Na-derive ko yan. Nasaan siya? Pakita ka. Ay, hindi ko pala na-discuss yung sa clearance. Ito. Ito siya. Yan. Wherein, etong V2 natin, ito yung volume at point 2 tsaka point 3, equal lang yan. So, ito is yung displacement volume, which is yung VD natin. So, by deriving this formula, makakuha tayo ng tawag dito, compression ratio. So, meron tayong C is equal cross multiply. So, meron tayong V1 minus V2.
Ikaw mo, boy?
Na?
Ikaw mo?
Chugari guy. Dinublock.
Nakuha ko na yung mga yung gaya. Wait mo.
Sige. Muli ka rin.
Oh. Hey, boy.
Ganyan sa B2. So, gagawin ni dadarive pa natin. No? So, meron tayong C. Hindi. Cross, multiply natin. So, meron tayo V1 minus V2 all over V2 equals sa 1 all over C. So meron tayong V1 over V2 minus 1 is equal yan sa 1 over C, which is equal yan sa RK equal yan sa 1 over C plus 1. So RK natin, no, compression ratio is equal to 1 over 0.15 plus 1, which is equal to ilan? 1 plus 0.1 over 0.15, guys. So, meron tayong 7.667 na compression ratio. So, we can solve for the volume 2 na. So, volume 2, diba, V1 over V2 siya, no? Is is equal to 7.6667. So by cross multiplication, no, meron tayong V2 is equal to V1 divided by 7.6667, wherein V1 natin is 0.2013 cubic meter per second divided by 7.6667, which is equal yan sa what? 0.2013 divided by 7.6667, 0.02625, 0.263 na lang, 0.0263, 0.0263 cubic meter per second. So, check natin. Ito, 0.263. So, tama yung natin, sagot natin for volume 2, guys. So, i-box natin siya, no? So, ano pa yung pinapahanap? At yung temperature 2, hanapin natin. So, meron tayong T2, no? T2. Ay, ba't kulay red? T2 over T1 is equal to RK raised to K minus 1. So, just simply cross multiplication. So, T2 is equal to T1, which is 37.7 plus 273. Multiply by the RK. What is RK? 7.6667, no? Raised to K minus 1, which is yung K natin is 1.32 if I'm not mistaken. O 1.32 minus 1. So, it is equal to, so unit neta is Kelvin. So, meron tayong 37.7 plus 273 multiplied by 7.6667 raised to 1.32 minus 1, wherein meron tayong 596.2329. 596.2329 Kelvin. So, let's check if this is correct. Yun, tama siya. May tama ka, brother. So, meron tayong sagot na and pinapahanap yung P2. Hanapin natin yung P2, syempre. Pinapahanap niya rin yung P2, eh. PVT nga at each corner. So, paano natin yun? So, meron tayong RK is equal to raised to K minus 1 equal sa P2 over T2 ay P1 raised to K minus 1 over K. So, paano natin siya i-derive? Just simply raise it to over K minus 1. So, paano siya? So, ito is cancel yan. So, leaving it as cancel. So, meron tayong RK raised to K is equal to P2 over P1. Wherein, meron tayong P2 nyan is equal to RK raised to K multiplied by the P1. So, we can calculate it na. So, meron tayong yung P1 natin is ilan? 100.58 kPa multiplied by the RK, which is 7.6667 raised to K, which is 1.32. So, meron tayong 100.58 multiplied by 7.6667 raised to 1.32. Doon tayong 1479.7720 .7720 kVA. Let's check if this tama siya. So ito yung sagot natin, no? So, ano yung next? At point 3 na tayo, guys. So, at point 3, kukunin natin yung pressure at point 3. So, paano natin kukunin? Wala tayong volume at point 3. Ay, meron tayo pala, V2 is equal to V3. So, we can say that this is equal to V3 now. Equal dun sa V3 natin. So, hanapin lang natin is yung temperature at pressure. So, mahanap ba natin yung pressure? No, hindi pa natin siya makahanap. So, paano natin siya hahanapin? So, yung kunin natin, so meron tayong ano daw, during combustion, meron tayong 110 kJ per second. Ano to? Absorbed or ano? Rejected. So, this is absorbed. So, during the combustion nga, dito ano yung combustion natin nangyayari. So, dito is meron tayong 110 kJ per second na heat added. So, meron tayong formula dyan wherein QA natin is equal to MCV delta T, which is T3 minus T2, wherein equal yan sa T3 natin is equal to T2 plus Q all over MCV. No, QA, I mean. So, saan tayo kukuha ng CV, no? So, paano yun? Kuha tayo ng CV using the formula, which is, di ba, yung K natin equal sa CP over CV, right? So, yung CP naman natin is equal yan sa tawag dito, R plus CV. So, pwede natin siya palitan. R plus CV over CV. So, meron tayong K, CV, equal sa R plus CV. Using symbol, manipulation, no? So, meron tayong transpose natin ito, magiging negative, then factor out natin CV. Then, cross multiply nun, meron tayong K minus 1. Yan. So, makuha na natin yung CV, guys. Huwag nyo problemahin. So, CV is equal to R, which is 0.287 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin all over 1.32 minus 1. So, CV natin, guys, is 0.287 divided by 1.32 minus 1, which is equal to 0.8969. 8969 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So, gamitin natin to compute the T3. So, yun ang malapit na tayo sa katotohanan. So, meron tayong T3 now is equal to T2. What is T2? 596.2329. So, meron tayong 596.2329 Kelvin plus yung QA natin is 110 kilojoule per second divided by the mass. Yung mass natin is ilan daw? 0.227 kilogram per second multiplied by the CV, which is 0.8969 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin. So, pagpasensyaan nyo na yung sulat, no? So, cancel tong kilogram here. Cancel yung, kilojoule. Cancel din yung second. Then, yung Kelvin is aangat. Mag-a-add sila nung 596 Kelvin. So, T3 now is equal to ano tayong 596.2329 plus 110 divided by 0.227 multiplied by 0.8969. So this is equal to 1136.5178. So 1136.5178 Kelvin. So let's check if it's correct. Nasaan siya, no? Yung T3. Ito siya. 1136.4. So 1136.5 yung sa atin. So mas malapit pa rin siya sa katotohanan, guys. So ito yung T3. So paano naman yung 0.3? At 0.3 tayo, di ba? At 0.3 constant volume. So gagamitin lang natin dito yung combined gas law. So wherein meron tayong P2 over V2. Hindi, constant volume pala to. T2 is equal to P3 or T3. So, kung nakuha na naman natin yung T3, so mag-solve natin yung P3, which is equal to cross multiplication P2 T3 all over T2, which is equal yung P2 natin is what? 1479.7720 kPa multiply by the 33, which is 1136.5178. Makancel lang din yung unit ng temperature, so kahit huwag na natin ilagay. Multiply by the T2, ay divided by T2, which is 596.2329. So yung P3 natin, guys, is equal to what? So yung P3 natin, no? So we have here 1479.7720 times 1136.5178 divided by 596.2329. 2820 times 2820.6884 kPa. So let's check, no? 2820, no? So this is this is 20 para linawin natin. 2820, nasan siya? So yun, malapit tayo sa katotohanan. So at 0.4 na tayo, guys. So i-box natin to. At 0.4, kunin natin yung T4. At 0.4, diba? Meron tayong pressure at 1, wala tayong pressure at 0.4. So, kunin muna natin yung T4, no? Using the, tayong formula dyan, yung na-derive. Meron tayong T3 over T4. Bakit nasa baba yung T4? Kasi mas mababa siya compare kay T3 natin. So, is equal yun sa RK raised to k minus 1. So, cross multiply lang natin, no, guys? So, T4 is equal to T3 divided by RK raised to k minus 1. So, meron tayong T3 na 1136.5178 Kelvin divided by RK, which is 7.6667 ba ito? Nasaan? Saan? Yan, 7.667. 7 raised to 1.32 minus 1. So, yung T4 natin is 1136.5178 divided by 7.6667 raised to 1.32 minus 1. Meron tayong 592.2451. 2452. 592.2452 Kelvin. So, makuha na natin yung pressure at 0.4. So, P4 over T4 yan is equals to T4 P1 over T1. So, meron tayong 592. So, checks muna natin pala to if malapit siya sa katotohanan. No? So, meron tayong 592 guys na answer. So, ayun, 592.2. So, malapit siya sa katotohanan. So, meron tayong 592.2452 Kelvin multiply by, hindi, wag na natin ilagay yung temperature unit kasi makakancel lang. Multiply by the P1 which is 100.58 kPa divided by the T1 which is 37.7 plus 273. Kelvin. So, equal yan sa what? We have 592.2452 multiplied by 100.58 divided by 37.7 plus 273, which is equal to 191.72. Okay, check natin if malapit siya sa katotohanan. So, yan, 191.721. So, malapit siya sa katotohanan. So, what's next? So, the work net, kailangan natin siya kunin, yung work net natin. Efficiency, tsaka yung main effective pressure. So, malapit na tayo matapos, no? Umabot din tayo ng 28 minutes. So, work net. Work net is equal to QA, which is QA minus QR, yan. Yan, ito yung formula natin, which is work net is, meron tayong QA na 110 kilojoule per second minus the QR, which is yung mass natin, FCV delta T, which is T3 minus T2. 0.227 kilojoule per second multiply by MCV. Yung CV kanina is ilan? Kasi ito siya, 0.8969 kilojoule per kilogram Kelvin multiply by the T3. Yung T3 is 1136.4 1136 point, ilan siya? 5178. 78 Kelvin. So, yung work net natin is equal to 110 minus 0.227 multiplied by 0.8969. Ay, meron tayong nakalimutan. Hindi natin siya na minus sa T2. Minus T2. Ano yung T2 natin? Nasaan yung T2? Ayan. 596.2329. Kelvin. Just equal yan sa work net, which is 0.110. So, i-clear natin muna yung calculate natin. Work net over QA. So, meron tayong 110. Tama, 110 yan. Alam ko 110 yung QA natin. So, 110 minus 0.227 multiplied by CV. CV, wala saan yung CV? CV, nasa ka? 8969. Multiply by T3, 1136.5178 minus 596.2329. So, the moment of truth. Oh, cancel. Kilogram. Cancel. Bakit nangyayari yan? So, wait. Yeah. Ay, mali. Mali tayo guys. Hindi pala na to. QR pala to. Sorry. Kaya pala. QR to. This is T4 minus T1. Ay, T4 minus T1. Nasa yung T4 natin? T4 is 592. 0.2452 minus yung T1 natin is 37.7 plus 273 is equal to 310.7. Kaya pala, so sorry, Kelvin. So, cancel yung kilogram, cancel yung Kelvin, kilojoule per second yung matitira. So, let's try it again. $592.2329 2452 minus 310.7, which is meron tayong 52.6784. 52.6784 kilojoule per second. So, ito na yung work net natin. So, medyo lumis tayo ng konti sa katotohanan. Oh, ayan siya, 52.7. So, kunin natin yung efficiency. So, which is, di-divide lang natin to by the QA. So, efficiency is equal to work net over QA, which is equal to 52.6784 divided by the QA is 110, which is equal to sa 52.6784 110, which is 0.47.89. 0.4789 times 100%, which is equal to 47.89%. So, check natin if this is correct. Nasaan siya? 47.91. So, malapit pa rin. Percent. So, ito yung sagot natin for the efficiency. So, how about the the mean effective pressure? So, yung work net, kailangan natin yan. So, yung mean effective pressure, which is yung PM, equivalent sa work net, all over V1 minus V2, which is equal to, work net natin is 52.84. 6784, sorry. Kilojoule, which is expand natin, kilonewton meter per second. V1 minus V2, yung V1 natin is 0.2013. 13 minus the V2, 0.0263. Cubic meter per second, cancel second, cancel yung isang meter. Kilonewton per square meter is kPa. So the answer is 52.6784 divided by 0.2013 minus 0.0263 is equal to 301.0194. 301.0909 ba? 0194, sorry. 0194. kPa. So, this is the answer. So, check natin if malapit sa katotohanan. So, yun, 301. So, this is for the enough na siguro sa video na to, no? So, I hope may nagets kayo. Thank you for watching.